are you doing today? Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. And for those who are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that each time I upload a new content, you'll be the first one to be notified. Yes, and for our usual returning subs, thank you very much for watching this video and being part of this amazing journey. And in today's video, I will be talking about my personal struggles with my health and as well as my weight struggle issues, and we will be looking at 8 effects of drinking soda, guys. Yes, I want to just highlight the effects that I have faced personally due to long-term use of soda, guys. And in soda I mean both the soda and the diet soda, so it's all sodas in general. So guys, welcome back to my channel, and as I initially told you, today I'm going to share a very personal journey of mine. I was always feeling sick, I was always feeling tired, I was generally sick every day. Like waking up in the morning, I would feel sick, like literally all the parts of my body, all the body joints, you name them, I was in pain. 24/7, I was in pain. Even driving to work was a hassle. Even sitting in the desk in my office was a problem. I went through all the hospitals and all the doctors that I could get hold of. I remember I went to see a cardiologist. We did various tests, numerous tests, and they were negative, guys. I went to see a rheumatologist. We did all the tests that you can imagine. The test turned out to be negative. So I didn't actually know what was happening to me. I even got Bell's palsy. If you know what's Bell's palsy, maybe you can try to Google it out. That is was in October when I got Bell's palsy. So for me, 2019 was really bad. I didn't know actually what was happening to me, but later on I came to discover that the culprit was all along in my fridge. And this was in early 2020, somewhere between March and April, just when the coronavirus was wreaking havoc. I visited an endocrinologist and we did everything as usual and everything was okay. But the doctor asked me if I was taking soda. I told her, yeah, but I usually take diet soda. And she was like, Caroline, I think I know what's killing you. You need to stop drinking any type of soda. If you want to feel better, if you don't want to die young, you need to stop drinking soda. And yes, true to the doctor's words, for me, I was addicted. When I tell you addicted, even my house girl, she knew. I cannot have dinner without having a can of soda. I cannot. I was like, soda had to be in the fridge 24/7. And all along, I didn't know it was the one that was actually sending me to an early grave, because I was sick. I was very, very sick. So what happened? I just decided. I remember it was in May. I went back to the doctor, and my weight at that point was around 122. Yes, it was 122. I was that big. So I made a pledge to myself and to the doctor that yes, I'm going to stop taking the sodas, and I'm going to exercise. I'm going to try to eat healthy, because I knew sticking to a diet plan, it's always a challenge. So I promised myself, because I have young kids and I really want to see them through their adult age. So I started with doing exercises, moving the detoxing. First of all, what I did was detoxify. I did a detox for like 2 weeks, and in the middle of that I incorporated exercise regime. If you've seen one of my videos that I've posted, I've been doing similar exercises ever since. So long before, I knew that soda was not good actually, but I never thought it could affect me. People say soda is not good, soda, but guys, it feels good. You all know that, especially a cold soda. Oh my god, it really feels good when you drink it. So this is a personal journey of mine that I've seen firsthand. Sometimes I could feel as if I'm going to have a heart attack. I could go to ER. They do the angiograms and everything, and oh, Caroline, you're very fine. We cannot find anything wrong with you. So, guys, today I decided to share with you there are actually many side effects of taking sodas, but I'm going to share with you only 8. And please, it's a personal pledge. If you're taking soda, you need to cut down. If you can remove it completely from your diet or from your routine or from your daily intake, please do. This thing will kill you. This thing will wreak havoc on your body. So if you remember, I told you on 12th of May this year, 2020, my weight was 122. And ever since I removed the soda I removed it completely. I don't take soda. I don't even sip. I removed it completely. Currently, I weigh 110 kilos. Yes. Even the doctor couldn't believe. She literally had to compare the reports of the previous 2 months and the current month, because I was in the hospital like 2 weeks back. So currently I'm 110. I'm not done, you guys. I want to be, if it's possible, below 100. That's my target. So I'll keep updating you on my progress. So let us look at the side effects of taking soda. The first side effect is that you can end up getting wrinkles. You can get acne, because what soda does, it takes off the moisture and the water content in your skin, simply because soda is loaded with calories, unnecessary calories. Why I'm calling them unnecessary? They don't have any nutrient at all. They lack vitamins, they don't have proteins, they don't have anything actually. It's just a bunch of sugar that has been thrown in there, as well as chemicals. So what it does, it has caffeine, it's caffeinated, so it works similar as a cigarette. So what it does, it takes the moisture content from your skin. You start looking old, you start having wrinkles at an early age, and it can even trigger eczema and acne breaks in your skin. So you should, if you're the kind of person that loves looking young, you should be worried about taking soda. The second thing that soda does is you get regular headaches. Remember I told you I got Bell's palsy, guys, and before I got Bell's palsy, I had headaches, migraines, every morning, every time I had headache, I used to take Panadols quite often, and I never knew that it was because of drinking the sodas. So whenever you take sodas, you will always have headaches. Why? There is a chemical component that is contained in the soda, and what it does, it goes into your brain and it stresses the brain. It stresses the brain receptors, and you end up with migraines. So, and you know that migraines can be moderate to severe. So, yes, if you are there having regular headaches, having migraines, you might want to look at the sodas that you're taking, because The sodas have chemicals, they have caffeine, and we know caffeine can trigger headaches. So you want to look at that as well. The third point is the feeling of exhaustion. I told you personally, I would wake up in the morning and I could feel exhausted, guys. I was literally exhausted every time. Every time I was exhausted. Whether I'm walking, whether I'm driving, whether I'm at home, I could not do anything. You know, those simple chores that you do at home, I could not do. Even playing with my son, I could not. I was it was bad. It was bad. So if you take too much soda, if you take soda at all, you end up feeling exhausted. And why? As I told you, when you take soda, it's just sugars that you're taking, and there's nothing healthy there. Because if you take soda, you feel full. You know, even if you're eating, you tend to, it has that capability of making you feel full. So you feel full but with nothing, because there are no essential nutrients. You don't have any vitamins, you don't have any proteins, you don't have any fibers. So you end up feeling exhausted most of the time, you know. So yeah. And the fourth point is actually, oh, this is a big one for me: weight gain. Weight gain, guys. As I told you, I was 122 kilos, and this was because of non-stop drinking of soda. Yes, as you know, soda contains 10 teaspoons of sugar, 10 teaspoonfuls of sugar. So you can imagine that simple, that one can, you know, it fits in a glass, you know, that glass, it has 10 teaspoons of sugar. And what if you used to drink it like 2 or 3 times a day? You know, so these are just sugars that you're putting in your body, sugars that are suppressing the liver. Because what the sugar does, the body cannot take as much sugar, you know, so it takes whatever it needs to process, and the rest is stored in the liver. So you end up even suffering from fatty liver disease. You end up this sugar being converted into fats. So these fats, they do what? They go and align themselves in your lower abdomen. So you end up having what we call a potty, you know. So for me, my weight gain was because of the soda. And I can relive that testimony that ever since I stopped, I kicked out the soda from my system, I've lost around 10 plus kilos. And that's amazing, guys. I don't follow any keto diet. I don't follow any strict any diet at all, but I just did a few lifestyle changes, starting with kicking out sodas and just regular exercises. That's it. And I'm seeing the results. So yeah, if you're the person that is struggling with weight, you want to look at the soda. Please keep off soda. Just remove it from your system completely, and I bet you will see the amazing results that's gonna have in your body. So the fifth thing that I want to talk about is hormonal problems or hormonal imbalances. And for me, it's a thing that also I experienced during uh, 2019. I had a lot of my periods were not regular. They were irregular. Sometimes they'll come, sometimes I would miss my periods. And so the main reason why we have hormonal imbalance, it's because of the chemical compound that is found in the plastic bottles that these companies usually use, the BPA. So because of this harsh chemical that is used to process these plastics, when we consume soda, we definitely consume this chemical, and it goes to our bloodstream, it goes to our cells, and what it does, it end up disturbing our hormone and the perfect balance that is there. So you end up having irregular periods, you end up even not getting a child. You know, if it's a man, you end up with low sperm count. So all these issues might be because of a simple thing as drinking soda. So you want to really rethink about your lifestyle, and if you are currently using soda. The other thing is, hey, this is tooth decay, guys. It's tooth decay. Yes, soda has a lot of sugar, as we have said. It contains 10 teaspoons in just one can. So whenever you drink soda, it's just sugars that you're putting in there. It has that color that you're also putting it there. So it ends up going to our enamel and spoiling our teeth and our gums as well. So avoid. So if you want to practice oral hygiene, and if you want to live long with all your teeth intact, so you wanna consider things like soda as being one of the things that you should really kick out, you know. And another thing is spike in insulin. I can't emphasize this enough. As we know, these are again sugar. Basically, when we talk of soda, we talk of sugar, nothing else, just sugar and bad chemicals. So when we talk of insulin resistance, it's because the sugar that we take, it goes down to our cells. So if we keep pumping sugars, keep drinking soda, we keep pumping sugars, what our system does, the cells, they really get overused, you know. They get suppressed, and it leads to insulin resistance from the pancreas, which can lead to diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. And finally, the eighth point is decreased mental health. Yes, we might develop the tendency of unforgetfulness or dementia or eczema just because of taking soda. I couldn't believe when I was going through all these things, and most of these things are things that I really relate with. So yes, you might end up with decreased memory loss actually, just because of drinking sodas, just because of drinking diet soda, guys. And it's a personal pledge. If you're struggling with weight issues, if you're struggling with exhaustion, maybe diabetes, and all these things that I've covered in here, you might want to consider removing sodas from your routine, from your food that you take. It doesn't cost you anything to drink water, to drink juices in moderation. Well, I'm saying juices in moderation. Most of the juices, they also contain a lot of sugars. So you might want to incorporate water. You can add a bit of lemons, cucumbers, you know. Just have something healthy, something that will not cause havoc in your body. So, and for me, the reason why I decided to do this video, I can relate to each and everything I said here, because it has happened to me. I thank God that I took the decision to live a better life, and I started with just one simple step. I eliminated sodas from one of my foods, basically, because as I told you, I couldn't eat lunch or dinner, or I just wanted soda each and every time. And soda is very, very addictive. I think it's because of the caffeine or something. Yeah, it is very addictive. I was actually addicted the same way people are addicted to cigarettes or to drugs. Soda can be very addictive, and you might have problems even keeping off soda at times, unless you have health conditions like, sorry, unless you have health conditions like what I was having, then you will cut it immediately. But if you can do it gradually. You really don't need sodas in your system. You really don't. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and please, if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribing is just, it's free, guys. It's free. Support your girl. Support your girl. Subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.